Now listen to a story, a tale of a sweep who worked when the rest of the world was asleep. Paddy McPeap with a face full of soot, he never seemed to know where he put his foot. He had brushes and rods that he carried all day. They stuck out behind him and got in the way. In the picture you see him so grimy and brave. His rods were the reasons for many a shave. One day he walked past Mrs. Higgins' back door. He spun to say hi, and what happened before? The rods on his shoulder, they whipped through the air. They clipped the line post and they caught all her wear. 6 pairs of knickers, her Sunday best dress, were yanked and were twisted, a terrible mess. Oh, Paddy, she shrieked while he fought the silk. Oh, I've not seen such knickers with rods since the milk. Hey! He tripped on the garden path, tumbled and crashed right into the bin, which was fully smashed. He emerged from the heap with a can on his head and a rather new hat, or so people said. The time to sweep Mrs. McGuinty was near, his most dangerous job of the entire year. He got to the chimney, prepared to begin. He lost his own footing and Paddy fell in. Instead of the brush, it was Paddy who dropped right into the fireplace, and there he was stopped. He popped out the bottom, a terrible sight, all covered in ashes and looking for light. Mrs. McGuinty had cleaned floors, you see, but Paddy made tracks as wide as a tree. Oh, look at the mess, she wailed in despair, as he left messy footprints just everywhere. And then came the big job on Christmas Eve night, when chimneys were used and the moon, it was bright. He arrived at the manor with chimney so grand, with his rods and his brush and his soot-covered hand. The fire was lit for the heat to disperse, but the owner forgot, which made the job worse. Paddy looked down from the very high top and saw something golden. It caused him to stop. He thought, that's my brush, and he made a great reach. He was slightly confused and had much left to teach. He didn't see fire or smell any smoke. He just saw a brush, and it wasn't a joke. But it wasn't his brush that was shining and bright. It was a big brass pot by the flickering light. He pulled at the handle with all of his might, and well, something happened that caused a great fright. He pulled so quite hard that he slipped down the flume, like a black-bearded baby that wanted some room. And Santa, who was also in there, by the way, got his beard caught with Paddy and stuck for a day. The fire brigade came with their ladders and rope. They looked up the chimney with very little hope. It's Santa, they said, and some fellow in soot, who had a brass pot attached to his foot. They yanked them both out with a terrible squeeze. Santa with soot and some blackness on his knees. Paddy McPeap was as pleased as can be. I helped Santa Claus, he declared with great glee. So that is the story of Paddy the Klutz. He never was safe, though he tried other ruts. He's dirty and messy, but somehow quite dear. He is our own Paddy, our clumsiest cheer.